till the floor gives out. Come and get the glory, come and write your story, and live it all out there. You're soft as steel and you're sharp as iron, shining like a diamond when the pressure's on. Come and get the glory, come if you dare. You can be number one. Thrill seeker.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Training Mode Network. If you are new to the Training Mode Network, we are your beginner and intermediate focused fighting game community, and we run tournaments nearly every night of the week and community events on Saturdays. We will not have a community event this Saturday because I am running an open Guilty Gear Exard tournament for Odin Eyes Gaming Pride FGC event. Entry fee is $5, and all the entry fees go to the Trevor Project, so definitely join up on that if you want. I asked some really good Exard players to enter, like we got Crocs and Socks. This is not going to be anything to y'all. We got Crocs and Socks, we got Evangeline. I'm really excited about Evangeline because she has an enter a lot of online tournaments. So we got Lotus, Leo, and Neil.
These are all people who win tournaments, by the way.
Yeah, so we got a lot of really good players that came out for it, and there's only like 10 people entered, so it's gonna be like super high level of like out of like 10 people. So I'm really excited.
Yeah, that sounds sick.
Yeah, but it'll be awesome. Other than that, my other announcement tonight is that we are going to be on break the entirety of July. So from June 26th through July 28th, we will not have any tournaments. So CEO is at the end of this month, Evo is in the middle of next month, and then in the week before Evo, I'm going out of town to Panama to visit my husband's family for a week. So there was just like 3 weeks we weren't going to run anything anyway, because we don't run stuff on the week of majors. So I was like, I'm just going to take the entire week off. Like, it doesn't matter. So we are going to be off, but I have some cool stuff cooking for y'all in August, so please come back then. That being said, we only have one person in the bracket who can graduate today, and that is Arclancer. She won 2 tournaments ago with her Nanase. We actually don't have the 4 Heavenly Nanases tonight. We only have 2. We only have 1.
Wow.
Yeah, Crane and Center Blue had to drop tonight, and Mizutori didn't enter either, so only 1 Nanase tonight. Woo!
Wow. Not top 4 out of 5 Nanases? That's crazy. It's fine. They'll be back and to claim their rightful throne in TMN.
Okay, so first up we're gonna get Poison Slime and Pun Error. Pun Error did very well in our beginner only tournament. They got like 4th, I think. So excited to see how their Byakuya is coming along. And then Poison Slime I saw is PNW. Like they had competed in a lot of PNW events. And we don't get to see Batista a lot, so I'm excited for this.
Yeah, we'll see how this goes.
She I know Noelle is also PNW, and she said she's played with Poison Slime quite a bit, so excited to see. And I'm joined by Sammy today. I forgot to introduce Sammy. Good evening.
Whatever, I started talking like way too early.
Bro got fucked up by Okami and was like super late. Like I had to go to his stream and be like, oh, brother?
I was getting so mad at the PS2 jank of the game because it was just like not working. I'm just sitting there like losing my mind, and then Dove goes into my stream like, hey buddy.
I bet, because I saw you say you didn't get EvoComs, and then I saw like 10 other people who were like really good say they didn't get EvoComs either. I was like, who did get EvoComs?
We'll
like
see.
someone, like I saw several people be like, I don't know anyone who got EvoComs this year, like who has said they did. It's like weird. Okay, so we're controlling some space with the gems and the balls.
Yeah, so this one's actually like a little bit difficult for Byakuya because in the ranges where Byakuya kind of has these buttons where they reach farther than others but have slightly longer startup, this character has similar buttons but then it can also operate farther than that. So then he starts having to guess on some weird stuff and it makes this game a little weird. But yeah, gets a big assault in here. This big is 200 meter. So, doesn't able to confirm the combo and actually uses a guard thrust. Tries to reset the pressure, but has CS. So was able to stop the frames for a little bit and get the perfect anti-air. Now we start the game. but gave up
Haunted
CS for
House.
it.
Doesn't get
Yeah.
hit by the initial mix-up, but there's a lot more going on here than the initial mix-up when you get trapped in the corner against Byakuya.
Yeah. So all things considered, kept it pretty clean. Dropped the combo, but still had really good positioning in one cycle, so was in a really good spot and takes it 2-0. Or sorry, 2 rounds to 0. First game goes to Punter. Well, tries to start off a little bit greedy there, but an aggressive start from Punter also matches.
This character's buttons do not look like they hit the way they do.
No, they do not. I forget what button it was, but I think it's 2B, just like, yeah.
2B looks like it should be an overhead, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And then there was the infamous 3C, which doesn't do that anymore.
Yeah.
Okay, we got a good combo going here, full corner carry.
Yep, decides not to spend it. The first 100 here usually is a kind of a decision difference between Byakuya players. Some people will spend it there, some people won't. But this one's not going to matter. Punter is able to clean it up. Yeah, routes our backdash. Straight that space early on, especially for Batista, but unfortunately pressed a button at the wrong time. Perfect spacing for Byakuya. Got Haunted House set up. Also got Cycle as well, so in a really, really good position.
How long do the webs stay there?
They've
They've been there a long time. Did they just not go away?
I think they have a timeout, but I don't remember.
It must be really long, because that one has been in there forever.
Because people usually interact with it faster than I have ever seen
And
them
you
time
can get
out.
rid of those with the button, right? Just like a disjointed
Yes.
button. Okay.
Yes.
A lot of things like that work like that.
Almost everybody's.
Oh, nice! We got the
I-
full combo. Misses the extension, but gets the ball out.
Yeah, I could have super through that, I believe, but no, got a super of our own from Poison Slime. Knockdown. Ooh, kind of risky to press there. Had the ability to give up Cycle with a shield, but still in a prime position there, and a trade will be the difference. Punter is able to take it 2-0.
I think Poison Slime Def looked a little more comfortable there towards the end, but it's like it's hard when you get stuck in that area against the corner. It's webbed up against him. So I think she definitely was getting it towards the end, but you know, first to two is hard to handle.
Yeah, so it's a little difficult because when you're playing against Byakuya, the character is designed around having control over your knockdown, and then basically, other than that, the rest of his game is kind of whatever. And so when you aren't able to set up that game of like trying to make his life miserable by making him press buttons that have longer startup or keeping him out of his effective range, like then it becomes pretty difficult to play against the character. And that's kind of the whole game for Byakuya. Is like, how do I get in? How do I stay in? A little bit different than, let's say, like Milia. Milia kind of just wants to dash around like a butt the entire time and like can approach whenever they want. But Byakuya does at some point have to get in. And so I'm trying to think of an example for Uni, but there isn't really a character like that in Uni where they just kind of they ultimately want to be in, but they get to stay out for as long as they want.
Okay, so next up we're going to be having Fernando and Light the Iron Man. So Light's already in the lobby on the... I know Light used to play Nanase at the beginning of this game's life, but looks like he settled on the Linne. Okay, and then we got Fernando. I knew Fernando played Ori. I just wasn't thinking about it. Okay, there we go.
Sorry.
And now we had like 3 Auriers get really far in the beginners only tournament, and then we usually in the beginner and intermediate ones don't have that many Auriers. So I'm excited to maybe see some of the Auriers working on it. We had an Aurier win the beginners only tournament.
Yeah, super strong character in Uni too. I think that Aurier kind of goes through the intermediate struggle of characters where it's like you hit this. You win early by just kind of frame trapping people and like doing kind of the very typical Aurier stuff that pushes people out of space, and then you press buttons in there because you have longer range, and then you play against people who have like a little bit more patience than that, and then it becomes quite difficult to play the character because it doesn't really have ways to force mix on opponents in a really meaningful way. Her overhead's very telegraphed, so she kind of has to either win cycle and focus on using stuff like JA, Assault JA, or just like earn a hit in neutral somehow. There you go, taking turn back here.
I know Japan rates her very highly right now. She seems like a character Japan would like, honestly.
Yes.
Like has the stability that Japan, like Japanese players usually value.
Yeah, I
Just Gab.
I definitely agree. Like I do think the character is very good, but Japan definitely rates her, and I think it's quite alright to say so at the moment.
Ooh, nice reset with the backdash into thrust there. I like that. I think Fernando has a really good use of that's Thanatos. That's the name of her guy,
Thanatos,
right?
yeah.
He doesn't look like people like Elizabeth's Thanatos, so I'm always like, what's his name? Oh my god, just timing out right here. He gets a good hit.
Yeah, didn't spend anything at the end there. One of the benefits to Aurier in Uni 2, one of the reasons why she got better is she has this up Thanatos super that's super good for setting up Oki, cleaning up the end of your combo. Usually what you see a lot of the top Aurier players ending up spending their meter on more times than not. Oh, wasn't able to get that last pickup, and then kind of just an empty DP trying to take advantage of the scramble, and it doesn't work out.
We have never had a Chaos player in TMN, I don't think. I don't think even that hasn't ended up on stream have we had a Chaos player.
Yeah, character's
hard and not very good, yeah.
Yeah.
I would love to see someone play him, but at this level, I feel like most people will see value in playing other characters. Even if they do eventually want to play him. Oh,
Try to set up for 2-2B there.
Backdash.
Yeah, but caught the backdash.
Again! The backdash and the thrust.
Ooh, yeah. I think they got an arrow unblockable there and then wasn't able to combo off of it, but set point.
I like catching these backdashes with the sweep.
Oh, nice block on the 5cc charge. That's usually kind of the back pocket, last ditch effort thing.
Ooh.
Round ender. So good to keep that in mind despite having such healthy life. Oh, missed the ender, so just CS to keep it safe. And that's going to be 2-0.
Fernando looking good. They didn't get to play last time. They had to DQ before the tournament started. I know they were sad about it. Fernando will go on to fight Duck. Duck did very well in our last one on the Gordos. Excited to see that one, how that one turns out.
That was our Gordo player that ended up in 3rd, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
4th, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean, you can always consider that. That's kind of that used to be before games went online and so much tech was easily available to everybody. That was kind of like the prevailing theory of balance, was that more players will play the top end and less players will play the bottom end of a tier list. So you could play a top tier character, but everybody will know the matchup. Or you can play a bottom tier character and nobody will know the matchup. And it kind of balances itself out that way. It's way harder to do that nowadays because there's footage on everything all the time. and it's very easy to get, but
A lot of people say Kaguya is not very good, but I know some people who are like big believers in her, and she's not like the worst character in the game. She's functional.
She works, yeah,
yeah.
she works. I think maybe she's a bit too reliant on a couple of things in the game that make her a little bit more difficult to play, but she's fun.
Hopefully, Uriark got his internet hooked back up. Uriark used to be a very good Wagner player in Clear, and is up for graduation. I forgot Yuri's up for graduation too, because he won one in Clear. And Uriark plays Kaguya, and he full on believes in Kaguya's ability to win. So he will probably be on stream later, so stay tuned for it. Okay, so next up we're gonna get Suzuka Waves versus Moon. Suzuka on the Gordo, Moon on the Hilda. Moon did very well in like our first or second one and our Clear tournaments. They used to go by Barry. They changed their tag. He changed his tag, so.
So, this is a pretty interesting matchup. Gordos don't like it because they don't get to play the game very often, and that's kind of the idea for Hilda. So, mostly keep out, try to get these hits. And as long as you're getting these hits, you're going to be able to play the grid cycle a little bit better than Gordo, but Waves did get a really good shield in. So this cycle is really, really important. Once you get the cycle here and you're able to stand on the ground, then Hilda gets to do a lot less on the screen, because you have to worry about Grim Reaper, you have to worry about just, you know, anything coming your way all of a sudden. Gonna use it right there, and then a late cancel EX Mortal Slide is actually able to catch Moon. In a really good position here. Little force function. Gets a little bit of room there. Nice whiff punish on the Rusty Nail. Still one cycle though, so that's a big deal. And right in that perfect range for 2B to get this hit.
Oh, good recognition there that combo would to jump backwards there instead of forwards or neutral.
Great stuff. Are we gonna do it again? No, actually. Earned a lot of respect from just doing the Grim Reaper into EX Mortal Strike. Very typical for Godot players, but seeing it after the second round, Moon's more willing to stay put and not do something at round start, but crack the head with the overhead. And this is a really, really good position. Oh, big jump C. Drop the combo there. And then tech from Moon gives them some plus frames. Was still in that range of that 5C and got a little too greedy there. And this should be it. Great stuff.
Suzuka
So that's kind of
has been working really hard and like getting way better really quickly. It's fun to see him get better.
Yeah, you can tell that they understand how the matchup's going. This is definitely one of those interesting ones that really focus on like how the game works.
What, Gerard? What are you talking about?
Very, very risky shield there, but Moon had to do something in order to win cycle. To say that in this matchup, that is the most important part. Making sure you keep resources away from Gordo, and once he does get resources, being able to make it so that it doesn't get a lot of value out of it. That drop combo really hurts. You spent so much of your own resources to get this hit and got a good mix-up, but wasn't able to take advantage of it. Yeah, this round start gambit's been pretty tough, and they'll take that trade, but wasn't able to get a combo off of it. I imagine you can get a combo off it. That seemed like it was planned. Nice block in the overhead, but aiming afterwards. Yeah, keep it nice and simple, and that should be it. Yeah, Wave's obviously showing their prowess in the matchup. They understand how it goes. Oh, very cool. It is very cool. But yeah, that's so the way, if you kind of like, if you haven't seen the matchup before, that's kind of generally how it goes. The idea or the concept of it is that Gordeau, outside of his effective range, which is 5C and only about half screen, kind of struggles to do literally anything. So Hilda has so much control over the matchup at pretty much everything after round start that she kind of gets to do whatever she wants. In that time, your goal as the Gordeau player is to get CS, is to get Vorpal. Because once you get Vorpal, then you can challenge almost everything that she does with a random Grim Reaper into CS, and then take plus frames at the minimum. At maximum, you get a hit. So that's kind of the idea. So grid control in that game, in that matchup, is very, very important. That's why I kind of like it as a matchup, even though it's maybe probably still considered Hilda favored. I'm not sure. Nice, spacing out in that range. Nice, walked back right outside of that 5B range. He's not being able to get these full combos, but the pressure in the corner is definitely what's leading to this life lead. Nice tech on the gold throw. He's able to win cycle with a really good shield. Like giving them a little bit, and they'll take that trade, especially giving them some space, and then snipes with the XTN. Oh, round start. Going well for Jungle Snipes. Wasn't able to get the combo himself, but controlling space once again. Oh, the no cancel. I don't know how you're supposed to expect that yourself, but fireball on top of them. Expected a BDP. Maybe he got hit by the fireball in the startup. Not sure, but grid break right before the cycles end up. And pick up this combo. This looked really good from Jungle Snipes. Just the control over the opponent has looked the best. CS running the mix-up. I like going for that mix-up right there. They previously did it in the corner without doing the follow-up, so hoping that Delta would press into it, but the throw is actually what's going to clean up the round. We're tied up. Round start looking for something. Spends their only resource, and now Delta has a little bit of an advantage, but wasn't able to get the combo there. Cycle goes to them. Goes for the overhead. Yeah, just gonna run the mix-up. Seeing Delta was staying put. Just went for the high-low. No tech. Good job from Delta. And a great read from Jungle Snipes, who wasn't able to get the combo off the blocked Veil off. Red miss. No DP. Really like seeing Jungle Snipes' control. But Delta slowly finding their way in. Unfortunately missing the capitalization on a well-placed button, but we'll run up. Using that Linné walk speed. Run speed, I should say. Another guard thrust. Pick up off the reverse beam. Oh, accidentally jump back. Wasn't able to get the combo. And then that's what I was talking about before. The 5cc increase. Linné players love to keep it in their back pocket for the round end situations, and you'll see it right there. Knockdown in the corner. This has been a tough space for Jungle Snipes to deal with. Delta's doing really well to make it scary for Jungle Snipes to press that infamous Nanase 5B. Trying to get them to commit to something a bit worse, something like a 2C that can get assaulted over. Oh, empty assault that time. Dialed in the mix-up. And that's a pretty nice perfect there. So jungle snipes.
Oh, missed the throw.
Oh, ooh, right over the 5B. Does it say Delta took the first round pretty handedly as well. Wasn't able to, you know, match it in the second round. Jungle snipes knows how to stay calm, but oh, it gets opened up once again. Wasn't gonna get the ability to use this CS. Dragon Fang. Overhead. Looking for, I think he was looking for that 2C that Delta was trying to bait from majority of the match there, but just got opened up. And that will be a double perfect to actually finish it up. Great stuff. It wasn't too bad either. I think that, like, for the most part, for both players actually, the game gets the game gets way easier for the both of them, I think, if they finish their combos. And thankfully for Jungle Snipes, there isn't a lack of Nanase's to steal tech from in TMN. So great
Miss
stuff though from both
Arclancer,
of
why
them.
are you on hide? Madame?
I keep forgetting guard thrust is this. Yeah, start implementing it into your game. Actually, you know what I suggest to do? I do this with everything, by the way. If you ever struggle to implement something into your game plan, you spend a day or a week of literally just mashing it. It doesn't matter if it's good or bad. Like, it doesn't matter. You literally like just hit something, hit your combo, immediately do it. Or you immediately, like, you get hit by something, immediately guard thrust. Just keep doing it until it's in your brain.
It's really good because it doesn't grid break you anymore.
It just costs 100 meter. It is very much a stereotypical alpha counter now. But it can be baited a little bit easier than some other alpha counters in other video games. But this one is still pretty good.
Okay, she came in on the hide and I was like, Miss Arclancer, you cannot be on hide. That is not you. Blink twice if you're okay. Okay, but we got the Arclancer, Nanase. Ark and Yuri, the only ones up for graduation night. And then we got Deerskin on the Merkava. We haven't had a Merkava place that was like really good in our tournaments in a while since we stopped entering, so.
Yeah, but Deerskin's been in the bracket for a little bit now. Always looked really good, like, but is looking for that kind of big break farther into the tournament. Taking it over Arclancer would definitely be a statement, and a really strong, a 34-second perfect to start it off.
I like the title, Little Dumbass Fairy, so true to me.
Good shield. Doesn't take advantage of the situation though. Plus frames. Nice. Was expecting some sort of reversal option, especially with the CS available to Deerskin. So a lot of patience from Ark. Very nice. Right up throw. Trying to set up the mix-up and sees what's going to happen after the CS. Yeah, snipes out of there with a super. I like Deerskin really looking for that CS, the stand-up, looking for something right there. Nice backdash to get away from a typical Nanase round start, but didn't take advantage of it. Oof. Good thing this is early on in the cycle though, so CS putting you, keeping you in transfer state. You still get to play the cycle right here, which is pretty big. Can he let the children actually keep Ark locked down while Deer himself concentrates? Very smart. CS right there. Oh, didn't see the red mist, didn't know what to do with it. Ark kept pressing. Plus frames. Nice, got the backdash that time. Last time Ark stood put. So good read from Deerskin. Understand a different defensive option would have gotten blown up. Or will get blown up, I should say. great stuff. Good read from Deerskin there. Especially considering that usually what people do when they switch up their positioning from plus frame situations like that is that they usually switch from defensive to offensive, not defensive to another defensive situation. So that was just a really strong read from Deerskin. Caught him out of the air. I don't know if that air unblockable. It looked like it on replay over on the right. On the right. It's the right for me. No one else can see that. Sorry. Nice snipe out of the air. Especially good because not only is it a special starter, but it's side switch, giving Arc really good positioning here. Yeah, been able to clean this up with a little bit of meter. Gonna spend 200 to make sure. No! Oh, 200 meter gone by the wayside. Even if Deerskin isn't able to win this round, hefty loss for Arc. Thankfully cleans it up, but could be worse. Alright, gets captured in the super. Goes low that time. Good pressure from Deerskin. However, Arc's gonna wake up with cycle. Gonna be tough to use with children on top of you. Gonna use it immediately on wake up and finds a way to scoot in for a throw. One more time for the break. Chain shift, keep it safe. Using those plus frames to assault over the throw. Knockdown. Disc. Doesn't respect it. Ain't gonna be able to do it with the EXDP. 2 rounds for Arc. Deerskin also has better routing than me. I don't play Merc. Well, I hope so then. Deerskin's pretty good. Like I said, just looking for that. I think Deerskin's really just looking for that big break. That run that really, you know, kind of opens stuff up for them. Oh, grid break once again. Throw's working out, but not that time. No, thank you. Throw me. Vice. Shame on you. Ooh, I got one of my own. 2k damage off a throw. Merkava privilege. Gonna be big damage in the corner here, and a great setup because of the grid break having CS as well. Yeah, don't mind spending the meter there so you can get this really nice setup. Gonna need one more touch. Holding the grid blocks, letting cycle turn over, and using that threat the entire time, making it so difficult for Arc to press a button. A really strong round there from Deer. Round start 5B, beating out Swordcar. Shoulder for knockdown. Good situation to be in. Arc not respecting the meaty. The previous time that they were able to get out of that situation, they had CS, and Deerskin without that felt pretty comfortable and will take it 2-1 over Arc. A really, really good game. Yeah, Arc just tried to disrespect twice, and Deerskin just kept it strong.
Let's fucking go, Deerskin.
Yeah, great game. This ain't the previous time that Arc was able to disrespect the setup. He had CS, so he was able to CS and see what was happening and then do what he needed to do. So without that, and without Arc actually betting on any sort of crazy wake up option, the entire time Arc kind of stood put. It was either press buttons or nothing. We didn't see a lot of roll. We didn't see, you know, wake up BDP or CDP or anything like that. Without that, our Deer didn't really feel that afraid to keep meeting and keep pressing buttons in those positive wake up situations. So felt very comfortable and made some good decisions towards the end there. Really like the decision, especially on first round of game 3, where they actually let cycle turn over a lot of the times, and especially now since you get so much meter from CSing, a lot of people will pretty much CS every turn. Nowadays, you know, nobody ever thinks about, you know, using that amount of grid to lord over your opponent and basically always have that threat of CSing as a problem. But that decision from Deerskin, I think, was really strong and definitely helped them to a win there. So great stuff. Great stuff. By the way, Ray William Yozansen is a impeccable name. A+.
She's had this name forever.
Okay.
So this is Maddie. Maybe she'll do a combo tonight. I told her I'd buy her cookies if she finished the combo. The no combo Biak, the no setup Biak, it goes crazy on this kid.
I can't imagine wanting to play this character in neutral.
I mean, 2B kind of does your taxes, I guess. She's a good enough fighting game player. She can just press B and
Maddie, I remember last time Maddie had pressed the best 5Bs on this character I've ever seen in my goddamn life. And I don't know how, but yeah, now the 2Bs are definitely paying the bills. Ooh, gets a dash B.
Who is Orie fan 64? Show yourself. Oh my god, we just pressed 2C and she wasn't even jumping? That's crazy, brother. So Duck things. In the crew battle that you didn't get to commentate because I told you the wrong day, Duck left in the middle to go do an errand and he was the only one left on his team. And he was on his way back from his errand. I had to give him like a 10-minute timer and he'd extend the timer to 15 minutes and he didn't get back in time. So Ark's team lost because of him. So he's trying to make it up today.
Alright, you have to win now.
Bro was stuck in traffic. He was in the call, keeping us updated while in his Honda Civic.
You have to win now. Not as many Nanase players in your way.
Oh my god, the tech into just mashing 2A. She's a multiplayer, Your Honor. What was that? No combo?
Why?
I hate this kid. She gives me heartburn.
Oh, I caught the backdash with Mortal Slide.
It was a blue Honda Civic as well, Draft wants you to know.
Oh, okay.
Maddie will never finish a Biak combo. I don't think she knows the finisher. She just gaps.
Maddie, it's time to use the auto combo.
I told her I'd get her I told her I'd buy her cookies if she did a full combo. She has not earned her cookies yet.
Ooh. Duck gets no cookies either. CS early on. Would have preferred to see Duck actually use EX Mortal Slide there instead of CS. I know that CS will give you a better mix-up. Ooh, nice pickup, though. No, I lied! Yeah, punish. So, yeah, that's what I mean by a lot of people are really willing to use CS, like, pretty much every cycle. I think in that situation, Duck would have been better off to EX Mortal Slide and then make sure to keep cycle or do nothing in that situation. Like, keeping cycle to turn over is the best case scenario, I think.
I am conflicted because Maddie is oof, but I really want to have sex with Gordo. That is the realest shit anyone has ever said. That is so real.
Some good shields. Oh, well spaced 3C.
Yeah, it's like that. It's like that. That image where it's like someone says something, and the person's like, "Oh, that's so horrible," and inside they're thinking, "Base, base, 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 base." That's how I feel about that comment.
Yeah, easy punish. Tried to go for something. Duck was hoping that Maddie was gonna press a button. Oh, looking for a button press there. Not at that time, but wasn't able to confirm off of it. No, right before the 2-2C startup. Was able to shoulder check. Gotta push him out of the corner though. Yeah, Maddie techs out. Nice blocking the overhead this time. And then backdash is away after aiming. Just gonna crate by setup by dropping the combo in the corner. It's all the same. Lost frames? Yeah, getting these blocks on the 6B is really good. Oh, yeah, try to challenge. No, was able to get the combo. All right, this is easy. Yeah, it's able to pick it up. Duck's able to take it 2-0. Combos seem frivolous, apparently, today.
No need to do a combo.
No, if you really think about it, you know, if you just hit your button 10 times, you probably kill them faster than if you just do a combo.
Get
Combos
the
take
cookie,
forever.
sis.
They scale the damage.
Okay, well, Duck will move on to fight the winner of Delta Zura because Zadari had the DQ. And then we're gonna have Suzuka versus Yuri.
Well, this should be a good one. So someone was asking earlier if there was a Kaguya bracket. There you go. And Yuri's really good. I imagine there's similar issues for Godot in this situation. He doesn't want to be full screen. Kind of wants to be in that 5C range, but this character can also just like backdash away and kind of be a little shit. See how it goes. I think Waves understand that, or Waves is just an aggressive player in general. Wasn't able to get the combo there in the corner, but all of the forward movement leading to an early cycle, try to take advantage of it.
Hi, Kalma, my goat.
Cycle for Yuri.
Oh, he's finally doing pop setups. It's been so long. Bro lost internet, lost wired internet, and learned bomb combos. Let's go.
It seems like Waves also knows the setup too. Seeing a no tech on the super definitely helps me to tell that you maybe have played this against this character before. Fortunately got grid broken there, so Cycle gonna turn around for Waves again. Gonna need one more hit, but I was gonna say Waves not in a bad position. Just needed to find the hit, and Yuri made it difficult. But first round goes to him.
Cookie was working tonight, unfortunately. We banned this comic. Kalma, you fuck with me even though I lost the knowledge check? That's fucked up. Kalma doesn't, I promise. Okay, getting the good setup here. Oh, that was nasty. Woo!
Yeah, I didn't get the combo off it, but backdash, perfect spacing, slide back in. Yuri takes the first round here. The first game, I should say.
Yuri wants it tonight. I know he was talking big about how he wanted to win tonight.
Good. The Kaguya is definitely coming together.
He looks much more comfortable just moving around with her, using her tools than he did last time we saw him.
Oof. Yeah, I don't know if I saw Yuri use dash B all that often when they first started on the Kaguya, and now it seems like they're doing some good setups to like space it out perfectly. And if you space out dash B perfectly for Kaguya can be plus, and it's really scary because this character with buttons like 2C, 2B can be really scary to press against. Oh shit, it's Cookie. How's it going, buddy? Hope you're doing well. Guard thrust. Backdash away from Rusty Nail. Tried to snipe, and Wave's doing really well to actually just take the shields where they can get them and win cycle for it. Ooh, perfect space. Rusty Nail can only get it that far because of Warple. Cycle turns over, gets a random increase 5C. Clean it up. No! Alright, Yuri. Alright, Yuri. Full of chicken? What kind of chicken? Fried chicken? Grilled chicken? Chicken sandwich? Chicken nuggets? Chicken tendies? I love chicken tenders. Oh, this is gonna hurt so much. Oh, quick 5K, no big deal. No. Where are you jumping? Where are you jumping? No! Not like this. Not like this, Waves. No. All right, all things considered, didn't get punished too hard for it. Getting punished way harder for that. Just reached in with the Mortal Slide. Able to tie it 1-1 after a pretty scary drop. Think of Pride Month and think of chicken. Tell me the first brand that pops up in your head. That's bait. That's bait. Does that mean you got a chicken sandwich? Yeah. I get it. The homophobia makes the chicken taste better. Yeah. Something about it, man. I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you. It's true. Oh, just outside of range. Waves has gone for throw in those situations more often than not, though. So Fury, it feels like they're making a read there. Good timing on the veil off. Earned some space behind them. Oh, meaty gunshots. Kind of don't expect it at that range. I don't blame Waves for that one, to be honest, but definitely one of those things that kind of makes you feel dumb because there's not much else that this character can do other than like 3C, I guess. We got a Dave's next to our place, so that's kind of my go-to. Tried to snipe. Tried to see if Waves was doing anything after Mortal Slide.
Oh, we are just razzing right now.
Yeah, I mean, at that range, it really, Bordeaux really struggles to do anything about it.
The schmicks? It's scary?
I guess calling it Dave's is probably not good enough to actually explain what it is. No, Dave's Hot Chicken? Dave's...
That place is really good.
Dave's Hot Chicken.
Okay. Yuri moves on to fight Deerskin in Winner's Top 8. But first, we're going to get Delta Zero versus Duck.
Yeah, Dave's Hot Chicken. This shit is good.
Do they have Tumble 22 out there?
Tumble 22? No, I at least haven't heard of it.
It's a new chicken place near us, and I didn't think it was very good.
Yeah, see, it says,
Everyone was raving about it, and I thought it was kind of mid.
seems like it's Texas only for now. 3 spots in Texas.
So there used to be this place, and it wasn't just in Texas. There were 2 locations in Austin, and then a bunch just like scattered throughout the United States, but not like a whole lot. And it was called the Spicy Pickle, and it was like a sandwich shop. But their thing was they gave you a pickle that was like dressed in different spices, and they had the best sandwich I've ever had, and best hot panini I've ever had. And they all closed, and I think about it so much. The Spicy Pickle. Okay,
that sounds really good.
Duck versus Delta Zera. Ooh, nice backdash. That was scary though. That but is 5C? How active is 5C? It doesn't look like it's very big on Gore. Very
Gordo
active on
5C?
Gore because it's so big.
Yeah, it's not that active.
Yeah. Well timed backdash. Don't talk shit about pickles or I'm gonna time you out for 10,000 seconds, Sonic.
Good position here. Cycle almost up.
Nice tech.
Nice throw tech.
Oh.
Yeah. That's the classic. Throw tech immediately to 2C. Oh, nice. Another great throw tech there. Duck challenges, or sorry, I should say Delta challenges because Duck doesn't have any meter anymore. No meter, no Vorpal. Felt very comfortable there to do so. Delta takes the first round. Oof. Yeah, tried to backdash and get into that Kuga range. Trying to keep Duck locked down, but between the backdash and the start of a Kuga, didn't have enough time to start their offense. Duck is doing really good to keep the aggression going while they're in their effective range. And that leads them to a perfect and tying up the round count. Pickle wars happening in chat. Yeah, Duck doing really well to dash up into that range first. Pick it up. Oh, almost. Win cycle for it though, so not all is lost on the drop combo. Yeah, Inara, but didn't believe into it. Could have gotten a full combo there. See how much we want to spend on this? Awful. This character's base combo is not that difficult. Yeah, but the characters kind of like the general theory for the characters combos is very simple. Like you can patch up anything if you are willing to drop like 100 200 damage. What? Oh, okay. Yeah, too close, so easy throw punish. I like the throw punish there because you want to make sure that you get a punish. You're not really sure how plus or minus it's going to be in that situation. And the side switch as well is also very beneficial. Knockdown. Yeah, or dash up meaty 5B. Will not respect it. Ooh! Hot Delta walking backwards. Using that 3C to slide right under. See how long we can make this last. Cycle on the side of Duck with no bar. Probably going to use it on wake up. Looking for a Delta backdash, and Duck is still holding on to it. Didn't get to use it, and actually, after cycles up, when you lost the safe thing that you could do, does wake up 2-2C. The one where she like leans forward a little bit when she swipes. Yeah, that's 2B. 2C is the big dumb sword. Yeah, 2B is really good. It moves forward. It has a really low hurt box. Very strong.
Aren't I? Yeah. That one was cooking, Doug. Okay.
Yeah.
I gotta OS better. I gotta OS better. I gotta maximize my optimize stronger.
Cookie, you know what I'll say about Canes? Yes, the sauce is good, and the chicken's fine, but the problem is I can make good sauce at home. It's not hard to make good burger sauce.
Yeah, you just have to make Thousand Island.
It's very simple, in fact.
Apartment complex, I find it quite simple.
So like, to say they're like, all right, you can go get mid chicken and then go put, like, don't get me wrong, I'll still eat Canes. It's fine. If someone showed up with Canes, I wouldn't say no. But like, I don't know if I'm going out of my way to get it. It's like saying fried butter is a good dish. Again, I won't say no, but I'm not going out of my way to get it. To be fair, I don't think that there's a lot of places that do really good fried chicken sandwiches.
Yuri's cleaning up after his dog's vomit, so give him a sec.
I think for the most part, you can find enough places that are. You can find like a close, like, local place to get a fried chicken sandwich from, or just make it yourself. That shit ain't hard. Making fried chicken is not hard. I should do that actually. Now I'm thinking about it. I'm gonna go get some thighs. Got a local Korean fried chicken boba joint. That sounds baller. Poster thighs? No, they're gross and they can't lift much anymore. Back when I was in college, I would have definitely done that. Fried pickles. So pickles, actually, for me, pickles has been a long struggle. I did not like pickles when I was a kid, but because I am Arab, and that means when you go to a restaurant and you say, hey, I want the chicken shawarma, and without pickles, they look at you over the counter like you're fucking stupid, and then they put the pickles in there anyway. So 25 years later, slowly but surely, I have been indoctrinated to not hate pickles. I don't know if I love them, but I'm willing to eat them now. I'm just getting this one. Uriark versus Deerskin. Maddie, you're only as washed as until you learn a combo. I'm sure you're making this game way harder on yourself. You're gonna buy me a jar of dill? You can't. Okay, if you buy me a jar of dill, it can't be the crappy stuff. I've had crappy I still don't like crappy pickles. I know I have like family members who are just like way down to eat whatever pickles in the fridge, but not me. I'm not there yet. We did eat fried okra. It was incredible. I love fried okra. All right, let me talk about this one real quick, and then we'll talk about the fried okra. That's just bomb. Ooh. The gutsy button press, especially with Uriark having cycle turnover, holding Vorpal for very long, but finds a big hit here. Children? Yeah. Unfortunately messed the setup up, and Red Mist will make it an easy punished. Uriark can take the first one. Wallahi, I'm gonna pickle you. Oh, dude, I'm Arab, bro. I've been pickled my whole life. This won't be anything new. Oh, it's a throw. Your skin does have Vorpal on their side. Well, just gonna use it. Yeah, Steer Ender CS. Not a lot of characters get to really benefit from just using Steer Ender as a mix-up tool like that, but Merkava is one of them. Oh my god, why did it do so much damage? Alright, Deerskin taking advantage of a drop opportunity. Ooh, shake the baby. Oh, yo, that was sick! Oh, grid break. Halfway through the cycle too. Gonna make the cycle or make him get out of grid break a little bit sooner because he was blocking stuff. So almost had the opportunity to win it. But Deerskin in a healthy position here. Pick it up. Oh, not quite. Assault forward. Yuri understanding that the grid war was actually pretty close, so went for one of the mix-ups that allows you to gain some grid. Caught the backdash. But we'll get Yuri out of the corner here. Deerskin with the meter, not respecting the dash C. Dash C one more time. He used the DP, EXCP, just get this really nice knockdown here. Nice throw attack! Cycle turns over for Deerskin. Sees red mist. Pretty much a free super. Dash forward, looking for some sort of wake up option. No!
No!
Like this!
No!
Which one of you kicked the router?
I'm gonna give that one to Yuri.
Wow. Wow.
Brother, he had like Deerskin had like 2 pixels. I'm not recreating that. They can replay it.
He had 200 meter. There was one touch on both sides. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna tell them they can replay it, or I don't care.
Play one round. 200 meter both sides. Play one round. Both get 200 meter. Play one round.
Deerskin lost. We desynced. Okay. Yuri won.
Oh, okay. Okay, gotcha. Cool. Well, that's good. At least I would rather it be good for the players than...
Yeah.
Yeah, so... Actually played it out properly. No big deal.
I didn't do anything in another window. I was chilling, brother.
I want to show him now. Fuck. God damn it. I worked myself into a shoot. See, like, this is a problem too. I don't usually get like this, but there's a few things in my life that, like, once I mention it, I'm like, I have to get this until... And I won't think about it until I get one. A French dip is another one. There's not a day in my entire life I will not absolutely devour a French dip.
See, Deerskin gave it to Yuri. See? The players decided what I would have decided. We're all good.
Doesn't make you right. Oh, nice pickup as well. Set up. Nice block on the double overhead. Yurik's definitely gotten better at this character because I'm watching him play it, and now I'm like, you know, someone's gotten better at a character when you start watching that, and you're like, no, I kind of want to play the character a little bit. Oh, veil off. Runs forward as well, wins cycle for it. Tries to snipe. Nice delay from Deerskin.
You're
Classic.
insane, Maddie. Okay, back to the game.
A little bit of a reach for Yuri Arc with the dash B. Oh. Thortek 2C. That's kind of the classic. I need one more though. Knockdown. Chain shift. Sets the bombs up. Nice. I love the roll option. Way too high to do anything about it. Good presence of mind from Deerskin there. They're going to take the round for it. That was so smart from Deerskin. Messy. Deerskin just trying to stay away from lasers. Nothing goes up, so there's no worries there. Don't worry. Uni 2.1. Kaguya now has up dash C. Oh, great shield. Wins the cycle. Knockdown. Children. Woo! Trying to go for something fancy. Nice backdash from Yuri. You can time that incorrectly. You might not actually get a backdash at all. Good knockdown here. Off the IW. Just run all the way up. Late assault jump C. A really good position
route.
too.
But not sick if you got reversal on for it. I rescind.
I don't know how I feel about that CS, to be honest, because Yuri had like 5 blocks and Deerskin at 0. If you kept it simple and then maybe tried to go for a pretty standard mix-up that was relatively safe, and then use the CS afterwards, you'd have meter after, and then you'd be able to run like 3 mixes in a row. What? What was that? No, run up TK Fireball?
Deerskin is seeing the frames right now, one
He
by
might
one.
be. Is this the Merkava flow state we should all fear?
Oh, bisexual Merkava too. It's Pride Month. And we're just doing that shit on blog over and over again. Crazy. Okay, we get throw punish for that.
And we are Kaguya, so we get a throw combo in the corner. Extra benefits there.
Ooh, we get the cross. Whoa, like 4 times we crossed up. Okay, we got the bomb Milky. Nice catch on the creeping edge.
Nice throw attack. Your skin has those on lock. Whoops, yes. Sees him in the middle of a 3C animation. Just gonna get a nice and easy punish. Oh, I'm looking for a combo there off the children that probably something he's done before, but some of the combos that involve the children are pretty wonky. Set point for Deerskin. Just turned it back 3 rounds straight. Oh, wasn't able to get a combo off of it. Oh my god, yeah.
What is this damage?
Celestial damage.
Oh, yeah, I didn't realize he was a celestial.
Yeah.
Okay, bail off, get out of there.
Yeah, veiled off right as the cycle turned over, actually, so was able to make sure that Yuri doesn't have it. So really, really well timed, and uses the his veil off time perfectly. Easy 5k damage, but Yuriark has been holding on these blocks, so actually resets back into Celestial. Gonna do another 20% extra damage off of this. And I love going into IW here. Spend the meter. You can have CS for cycle afterwards. Yeah, look at this. Turns it all into meter. Oh no! Shield into press buttons! One more chance. Has cycle
Oh,
as well! And from the brink of death, Deerskin was able to take it 4 rounds straight after losing the first game. And is moving on. And man, I was saying that your Deerskin's looking for the break. It might be today. Looking really, really strong. Not to say that, you know, Yuri hasn't looked better. Yuri's looking better on the Kaguya. You see it from like the first times that I was actually ending up commentating these. Yuri Arc's looking. I was saying, like, now I'm watching Yuri Arc. Like 3 months ago, I wouldn't have said this, but I'm like, damn, I kind of want to play the character now.
He does make her look really cool.
Yeah.
Okay, well that solidifies our top 8. So we got Delta Zero and Deerskin up in winners finals. Then down in losers, we got Moon versus Marathon, which will get up. Brother, let me out of this room. Okay, I'm gonna restart the game. Oh, okay, there we go. Moon versus Marathon, winner gets Yuri Arc, and then we got Arclancer versus Noelle Meat and Block Kingdom, winner gets Duck. In the clear story, it's heavily implied that Gordo's bar is a gay bar. 07 soldiers.
Makes sense. Tracks. Oh yeah. Yeah, so Dove and I, when I was at Texas Showdown, we had fried okra over there. And let me tell you, not a lot of people, not a lot of peoples fuck with okra.
Okra's so good.
But one of the few places that does, along with Arabs, is the South. And
yeah,
I was so happy when I was like, it's so nice, man. I'm so good. If you haven't tried it, by the way, try some okra in your curry. It's fucking great. That's like one of my go-to okra tofu in your curry. That is it. All right, then there's a Marathon versus Moon.
Marathon a frequent top 8er in our bracket.
Mm-hmm.
And Moon, Barry coming back in the brink.
Marathon able to dodge that 5A with using a full charge dive kick, delaying their timing on the way ground. Wasn't able to do anything after hitting the combo. Bloom setup just goes low. Very nice. Roomba goes low again. 2 lows in a row. Moondrop takes your first one. Yeah, Chovy, try it. It's really good. I highly suggest trying it with tofu, but you can do it with some like sliced onions, like julienne onions, or
I especially like it because it has the same consistency as when they put jalapenos in curry, but is not spicy.
I can see that. Yeah. Some sliced beef also goes really good with it. The curry place where I go to, like, that's one of their defaults. Is like their extras is okra and tofu. I kind of love it. Plus frames. Ooh, nice challenges on the plus frames. First time that's happened, so good presence of mind for Marathon there. Yeah, tried to get away from the bloom, yeah, and just got air unblockable, unfortunately. All right, how many pins were you holding? All right, all of them apparently.
So Hilda is very good in BB tag, and everyone gets owned by that fucking move. Is
it the same thing? Do you have to hold button to?
I think it is actually just like a special.
Broken. Get it out of here.
Yeah.
No,
I don't know, but we have someone who plays Neapolitan and Hilda and just owns everyone with that.
That's one of the good teams, right? I think I've seen
Neo
that team more than
all
once.
that good because she has really low damage, but she's got like really good weird mix, and Hilda like really like clinches her together.
Okay. I feel like I saw a Neo Hilda player at KSB, or was that Hilda? That might have been Hilda Yuzu.
Hilda Yuzu is a very good team. It's
Yeah.
like
Okay. That might have been it. That might have been
team, it. Yeah. That's JP build, as they call it. I think we got disconnected. I'm gonna tell him. Let me know Who wins? We got Kit. That's sad though. So Moonhat was one up. Anyone? So in the BB tag verse, NA is very, we do as much damage as we possibly can, and we go into unblockables. That's kind of like the meta in NA. And in Japan for BB tag, the meta is, it doesn't matter how much damage we do as long as you can't win neutral against us. So like, Neo has very good neutral, Yuzu has very good neutral, Hilda has very good neutral, so the kind of like pokey teams, like Vatisa is up there too, who just like, you can't, like, they're just neutral is way too good, is very popular in Japan. But here it's all like the characters who kill you and then force unblockable setups. BB Tag is a very interesting game.
It's a game for psychos.
Yuri said that his whole point of playing the character was to get people to play her as well and think she's cool.
Really?
So that's sick.
It's hard for me to decide to switch characters when I suck, so I was like, and also like Akatsuki's good for like the first time ever, not the first time ever, but first time in a while. So it's like,
I asked Salty to commentate tonight, but he was busy. He said he would have liked to, but he was busy.
It's tough.
Yeah, but then he dropped some like insanely insight on me, and I'm gonna be better at fighting games now next time I play them. I haven't played since then. Brother said if you keep your health bar in mind, you will never do the right thing, and I was like, holy. So I imagine Moon won. Obviously he expanded on it during our conversation, but okay, 2-0 for Moon.
I kind of get the basis of what that means. I definitely play like that too, so I kind of get it. I might have been. Yeah, yeah, I kind of get that too. I definitely play like I want to. Yeah, yeah, I think so too. For me, I definitely like it feels like sometimes I play where I kind of want to perfect people more times than not. You really get it when you play low HP characters. That's true. Pull up stream when you can. Thank you.
Okay, I'm up. Let me piss not in my pants. Noel.
Shit. Garm God. How's it going, buddy?
Hi, Garm.
Hope you're doing well, man.
Yeah, Noelle was like, we were talking and she was like, oh, Noelle's she, her, not she, it. We were talking and she was like, I was like, I think you can do really well tonight. And she was like, I'm more worried about pissing my pants. And I was like, if you do play through it, the warmth will guide you.
Good lord.
So.
Use the restroom, folks.
She's doing it right now. I hate it.
What do you mean you hate it?
She should have kept going. I think having a pee would make you lock in. Am I wrong?
Yes.
Okay, well, my bad.
Not for me, at least. Not for me. I need some real focus in order to make it happen.
I wonder if she'll play G.I. Joe, Landrekia, gay G.I. Joe. She's been I'm thinking about playing Landrekia when inevitably this becomes my game of the month. So she's been giving me the scrolls.
Yeah, that's right. Like, that's true. Deerskin's right. Like, if you have to go to use the restroom, you're gonna make some decisions that make the game go fast.
And whether that's good or bad is up to you.
Yeah. There's no more slow playing. You just go in. Just run the mix. Screw it.
Someone else said caffeine, concerta, and lonazepam out here like the Avatar, the last perk bender.
Just be better and the decisions will be good. That's true. Actually, that's not true. I keep losing despite being godlike, so I don't know what you're talking about.
No, Akatsuki's holding you back.
The problem, you know what's the problem, is that Akatsuki's good, but I'm not. So, like, the character, like, I need to play a character that plays themselves 90% of the time.
Holy, that's why you play Jam. Actually, Jam was pretty hard when you get past the people
I
don't
sucked
know
at
what
Jam
she's
too.
doing. Yeah.
I played Kai. But
Yeah,
the only time
Hector Kai does play himself. Founds, plus our Founds, yeah, you do play characters who play themselves. Okay, so we got...
Plus our Faust is making you play just some random bullshit, casino game. And that's why I like playing it. Because there might be a chance that I just win and it's not because of me.
And it's not my skill level.
Yeah. Faust gives you a % chance to beat anybody. And that's incredible. Give me a character like that in Uni.
Oh, nice throw punish. Gonna back out to get the Rekka. She's so funny. Oh no! No! Stop it! No.
GG's. His name is Byakuya.
Let me verify my game files.
You have to be a dirty Byakuya player. I don't like that. You're probably right. Yeah, just desync on 2B. Hits 2B GG's.
Properties.
The answer's probably playing Yuzu. Because I think that character's sick and she doesn't have to do anything. But the problem is, like, I'm not enough player to warrant a character switch, you know what I mean? You character switch when you're good. You don't need a character switch when you're bad.
You character switch when you're good, or playing the character gives you psychic damage, like me.
Yuzu, I'm fine with executionally hard. I don't care. That's training mode. Training mode is whatever. Training mode isn't scary. It's scary other people, Seth players. Seth players are scary. But I go online and I might have to play against them. It's like walking through the woods without a flashlight.
Okay, my game files are fine. Oh, so what's
I love
fucking
switching
wrong?
my character. Okay. Garm, you're godlike though. What do you mean? You can switch whenever you want. No hold combos do like 2.8. Yeah, I mean, didn't they like make it so that that's like almost identical?
Hey, Sammy, can you host the room and stream it for me?
Yes. Let me boot up the game. Give me a second.
Make the password boob.
Boo? Yo.
And make sure to set it to three rematches.
I do truly believe that though. I do think that like switching characters is like rarely a problem. There might be an issue. There might be a case of like a character might fit you better. So like character exploration is like a quite fine thing for people to do. But like 90% of the time, if you're settled onto a character, then you just probably have to just be better at the game. There's very few people that like just need to pick a better character. And especially in Uni where the system mechanics are so strong that it almost doesn't matter.
Okay. Just so everyone who's tuning in to TMN for the first time, it is not usually like this. Usually my game works.
You said maximum rematch is 3?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's change the name.
I definitely think there is switching characters because you find more fulfillment in a character definitely is better than switching characters because you feel like you have to.
Yeah, I think there's a reason. There's reason to switch character if you stop believing in them. Like at any given point, if at any point in your life you ever feel like the character that you're playing can't win, you switch immediately. It doesn't matter. Like you just like
I have learned that the hard way, but
you like as soon as if you feel like you're playing a character and they can't win, then you immediately switch characters. And when you do, you just pick the best character you feel like is going to fit your playstyle, and that's it. You don't like you've already decided that like the game is like just not going to work out for you, so it is what it is. But I still believe that I'm the main problem, especially because we have players like Salty and Squish out there like ruining people's lives. So like, you know, it can't be me, or it has to be me. I mean, yeah, the system mechanics in this game are so powerful, right? That it always feels like there's an opportunity for you to make a comeback. Like there's always an opportunity to fix bad matchups, right? There's always some sort of approach. And it feels like, and what's great is that like the baseline approach of like win cycle and then go in, like works across the board. So it's like, you know.
They can't find your runes, Sammy.
It should say, it's like TMN 10.
Okay,
and then
I verified my game files. I can do it. It should work this time.
Did I mess it up?
You might have put the letter wrong, but.
It says TMN 10.
Did you make the password boob?
Oh, boob? No, I said
boob.
I said BOO.
Boob. I'll make the room anyway. It doesn't matter.
Oh my god! When I said BOO, you were like,
I
yeah.
wasn't listening, brother.
What the?
Not my fault. I don't even need to name it, but I am going to. TMN number 10.
Our arc. I'm sorry, going the other one. They're both in mine right now.
I'm gonna fucking kill myself.
Oh god, do you want to stream mine for one and I'll kill it?
Yeah.
Okay. Good
Okay.
Lord. All right, you guys go when you're ready. Then you guys are up on stream.
She didn't even switch to a better color. She lied. She's on her. She feels more comfortable in her color. Okay. Let me make sure it sounds good.
Oh, I mean, exclude chaos from the conversation. The character's butt. Cool. That wasn't me. All right, I'm not the one. I'm not dead. This doesn't seem like my fault. Okay, I'm killing my lobby this time. So. Didn't realize chaos players still existed. Yeah, there's a few of them, right? But you wish there weren't.
Chaos made Ryer hate the game. That is so sad. Ryer's my goat.
Yeah. I'm the only chaos player in PNW, and that's not an exaggeration. Yeah, I mean, there were a few of them when he was good. Don't worry though. I mean, I'll still get hit by random 6C, so it's fine. August patch saved me. Saved me, August patch.
Okay, well, this time for sure.
For realsies this time? Can
You
stream it,
promise?
Can you stream it for me?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, there. It's thinking. It's thinking if it wants to let us play. There we go. We got in. Let's go.
Alright. Oh! Missing the ender, put themselves in the corner, and immediately got out. Oh my god!
Oh, nice 3C.
You're only minus fear, bitch.
True.
Oh!
She's good.
Gets a get a big grid break, ADP, so was able to CS or super out of it, and able to get the hit afterwards. Oh. Yeah, no more neutral for you, super.
Got the ice debuff. Next hit she gets will lead to a good combo. Ah, 5B. Noel swears 5B is the only good button he has.
What?
She will tell you 5B is the best button, worst button you have to press. Oh,
yeah,
no.
I'm sure that's the case. Oh, got hit by the follow-up dive afterwards. Such a good game for Nanase, able to be able to do that now that you have a projectile super that you just get to throw out to continue your pressure.
Oh no.
Whoa! From the top of the screen.
That's like all Noel has gotten hit by.
Yeah.
Nice tech. Nice back dash. Well, with all the meter in the world right now, gonna get the good setup here. Gonna win cycle. Oh, I like putting the flower there, so she can't do the dive kick out. Oh no.
Nice throw attack.
Woo. That was scary.
Yeah, I was gonna say Ark maybe would want to bet on shielding there because cycle was almost up and it would have won them the cycle, but it would have been a scary bet.
Just gonna kill. Oh no, dropped it. Still in a really good position for Noel though.
I'll try to snipe something. Yeah, Ark making sure not to press anything at full screen there. Cycle to them. Ark gonna try to be able to use this extra resource to go in. Yeah, that's gonna be tough.
I'm gonna eat my tikka masala.
Yeah, go for it. Oh, pulse frames. Whoa, dash up assault. First time they pulled that out, so it's gonna work out well. Just outside of getting hit by disc, but the animation was over them, so I could expect that. DP goes by the wayside. Yeah, red mist, BDP, Veloff out of the corner. Yeah, trying to snipe something. Try to snipe something. Oh, it actually wins out! And because they were in Veloff, they actually had an increased grid gain. Able to win cycle for it too. In a really good position, but oh no. Tried to bet on the cancel there after 2C. Great no cancel from Ark. First one goes to them. Across the chat, just like, let's ice back shots. Good lord. Cannot save this fucking scene.
Okay, Ark has to restart the game.
Okay, that's fine. At least they got through the game. The last time I played with CLR was... Or last time I played was during CLR. What do you mean Nanase gets tandem top? Yeah. It's one of the reasons she's super good in this game. She has this thing that just lets her 50-50 guess into safety. She doesn't have to like basically just, you know, hope that it hits. And because the game in general gives you increased meter, especially with CS, there's a little bit more aggression that goes with being able to just like chain these moments together. So multiple mix-ups in a row, usually in the benefit of the characters that get to force those things. Oh God. All right, let's say if we can get another, we can chain these full games together in a row. That'd be dope.
Link from Zelda?
Link from Zelda, you know. Give me Zelda. There's gonna be a Zelda game where you play Zelda. I'm actually so pumped. Yeah, just round start Rekkas. Why not? It's a block on it. Oh, let's see if we get the combo off it. But gets a big grid break here. Usually 6 bars. Try to step out of the range. Trying to footsie with 4C there. Ooh, run up. Whoa, bet on it. Hasn't been able to block a lot. So Arc actually spent a lot of time broken. All things considered, considering how long Arc had their grid broken, fought out of that corner really well. Overhead. And goes for it one more time. Really safe option there with the 200 meter. A pretty safe gambit. Actually lets the super rip later. Reverse beat 2B. Or sorry, reverse beat into 5B, I should say. Plus frames? Oh. No red miss, so both players back to their respective corners. Yeah, Arc betting on these situations that, you know, like we were saying before, character gets to bet on these things now that they have this super. Very safe for them to challenge those little more spaced out places. Oh, there you go, just like that. Sees them in the air. Their super comes out and hits them first. It's be 2-0 for Arc. Yeah, it just came out first. Came out faster. Actually, where is it? Here. That super. That super comes out in 12 frames. Londrakia's comes out in 20. Oh, no, wait. Wrong super. Comes out in 5. Why does it come out in 5 frames? Doesn't that seem stupid?
That's stupid as fuck.
Doesn't that seem dumb? Like... Alright, whatever. Next game. What? Yuri starting off strong. Oh, just run up meaty, keeps it nice and simple. Able to win the cycle. All the aggression moving forward. It gets a big grin break. Just getting the combo afterwards too. It means they're not going to get a lot of time to play against cycle. And they went low again. Seems like Moon likes to go low first actually on the mix-up. Oh my god, tried to Marvel mix the crap out of Yuri. Wasn't able to get the combo off it, unfortunately. Yuri able to find a snipe at full screen. For break of their own, wins the cycle. Oh, tried to find the right time for it, but projectile wars go in Moon's favor. Oof. Got hit by delay pin. Using that plus frame or using the plus frame spike in order to set up Bloom, but wasn't able to get much off of it. I think Yuri was trying to route into IW and just couldn't find the right time to do it, but still got that extra damage from it, so it was in a really good position. Celestial on Yuri's side. Really good position. Gonna spend it early on to get 200 meter. And the DP is gonna do it. A lot of things even. I'll try to snipe. Both characters without any meter. Spending their supers early on to find that first advantage. Dash up 6C. Yuri is pretty good at that, honestly. He sees people trying to approach from the air a little bit too high. They have the 6C down for the anti-air. Oh, that really sucks as a grid break. They had the grid lead. So unfortunately, giving up cycle here. Messed up the setup for the Roomba, unfortunately. Plus frame Bloom setup once again. Nice block. Oh, just a regular jump forward. Getting away from the spike. Dash all the way up, gets a throw. Oh, is this gonna be enough with all the scaling? It's gonna be close. Oh, it's just enough. 200 meter. 200 meter to hit 3K. But it is enough. Whoa. Yuri Arc moving forward way more than Moon. In general, just trying to keep that spacing and trying to keep Yuri Art out, but that means that they're just having this advantage in grid more often than not. Oh, wasn't able to get the super to connect properly for the combo. Gonna try to fish one more time. Woohoo! Perfect time assault. Yuri's had a couple of jump-ins in one way or another, whether it's an assault or an actual jump-in, where they've just able to find their way in at the right time. Cycle in Yuri's favor. Boy, he goes for the overhead that time. A little bit delayed because they didn't go for jump C that time, so maybe Yuri trying to time it. Goes low. Off the Roomba setup. Moon ties up the round count. Both players understanding what they can do at full screen. Staying put. Nice, good use of roll there. Gaining grid while moving forward. Actually, never thought about that. I might be stupid. A pretty good tool for Akatsuki instead of just having a dash block forward the whole time. Bloom setup? Yeah, it just rolls away. And we got the super to connect that time. You know, run up for some Oki. Empty. Oh, was close enough to the corner. Wasn't able to get the combo. Nice block on the overhead as well. Tried to Bloom set up, and Yuri tried to get a little bit aggressive in that situation. Thought that maybe that Moon was actually a little bit too far to set up the pressure. But I really like using that fireball there as a an answer to that. Yeah, not sure what happened. Maybe they just wanted a breather. Maybe they're switching in color. But we're back in it. Way more aggressive of a start from both players, actually. Round start for both players have been pretty consistently either backdash or some sort of longer ranged option that starts offense. Bloom setup goes overhead that time. Roomba setup. Ooh, backdash is away from it at the perfect time. Not only activating it, but getting rid of the mix-up. Great use of CS there from Yuri. And then getting aggressive after the plus frame spike goes low. Ooh, Trey was 6B or dash B, I believe. So unfortunately tripping and not being able to give Moon a combo off of the super. All things considered a positive benefit for Yuri. Oh, gonna spend CS there, gaining a ton of meter. Try to snipe. Dash C. Ooh. Aaron BDP. Yuri taking what Moon's given them. A lot of shielding, giving them Celestial, in fact. Some rolls as well. Sniped him out of the air as well. That was really well done. A lot of patience on both sides, actually. Moon also not overextending that entire time. Able to win cycle as well. Big win for Moondrop. Going for one more time. Doesn't do the dash C after. We've seen that quite often after the super. Trying to change that expectation into distance, but Yuri getting hit after the drop, and Moondrop is able to take it 2-0 or 2-1. Sorry. Yuri, get out of the lobby. GG's though, that was a good set. That was a really good set. Really good back and forth from the both of them. I love seeing how things were developing, even at full screen. I think it was, I believe that's her force function. The use of force function for Yuri was pretty cool. It was kind of negating a lot of the round start situations for Moon. So there was actually like 3 or 4 rounds in a row where they both just decided to do nothing and just went, you know, backwards into their corners and tried to snipe at full screen for a bit.
Okay, I finished my tikka masala and got a post-dinner smoke, so I'm back for good.
Awesome. How was it?
Maddie, if you spend 50K, you stream after. Is that okay?
Do not put your Paladins game on Dove stream. Alright, again, this one, Duck versus Arc. Should be a pretty strong one. Round first advantage goes to Duck. Big throw tech. Good shielding from Duck. Wins him the cycle, especially after the throw tech. That was a pretty big deal. Wasn't able to get the follow-up to hit, but perfectly lands right in front of Duck to get that reversal throw. Or sorry, throw back into the corner. Cycle turns over for Duck once again. But Arc's able to actually find the hit afterwards. Spin super for this good knockdown. Oh, no cancel. Good response from Duck as well. People usually flinch because they don't do the follow-up afterwards, and then that ends up being safe for non-safe players. Duck responding to that appropriately. Well, tried to bet on it. Had to spin the meter in order to keep it safe, but won't mind. Keeps the pressure going with the plus frames. Boy, just presses buttons after the 3C. Unexpected. Little dash up Duck trying to win cycle. It knew it was close, but Arc spends their CS early on and gets a dash up assault to bait the throw. One more time. Actually working out twice in a row. Gonna get a combo this time and a really nice knockdown. Duck techs into it. Nice gold throw tech though. Grid break right before the cycle's up. Challenges. I love our challenging there. Duck, even themselves, is expecting some sort of reversal option. Arc turns it into pressure. Good damage and still has cycle behind them. Love using that IW there. Just gonna caught 5CA over and over again until it works. And Duck takes the first one. I love using the IW there because they still cycle was gonna turn over. So was gonna be able to basically keep CS after, you know, or keep the threat of CS afterwards. Love watching people make decisions on their combos based on how long they take. Definitely adds an extra wrinkle to this game, which is very cool. People know how to extend their combos slightly longer to make sure that that cycle goes into their favor. Arc maybe backing up for a switch.
There was internet issues, so we're gonna do the net test.
It was laggy on your side. Oh, okay.
Okay, so I guess we'll just get winners finals on here. They can play that off stream if everything comes back okay.
Okay. Play Chaos in that matchup's impossible. Board or Nanase or both. I imagine Nanase is impossible. You should pick up Azuki when she's better when she drops. I'll probably play her just because she's new. Oh, Tsurugi. Yeah, I mean Tsurugi just gets to put buttons in your face. There's no fear, right? No, the reason why I thought Nanase was impossible is because I feel like there's no way to stop her from just like approaching with a fireball. It's somehow getting 6C to hit, I guess.
Okay, we're gonna get winners finals on stream. So it's gonna be Deerskin versus Delta.
I usually do that with most games that I play, where I just like learn the new character when they come out, especially if there's only one that comes out at that time. Chaos as well versus Kuan, really? It sounds like a lot of work to be good at one matchup.
Yeah.
But that's still a bit surprising.
Chaos goes even with Q1.
Oh man, that was like in AC AC Vanilla, where Kai was like maybe slightly not favored versus Testament because he had decent buttons. The character's ass, but one matchup. His Reflect gets the extra piece versus Wheel. Oh, okay. Snappy doesn't think Chaos has any winning matchups. Whether that's objectively true or not, I think he's okay to say that. Alright, get into this one. Winners finals, Delta versus Deerskin. Both playing really well today, so I should say also first to 3 or 3 out of 5. Decide this one. I don't know how Deerskin won that cycle, but he did. Probably the most perfectly timed button at the right when the cycle went up. Fireball super to get this nice knockdown here. Ooh, looking for something there with 2A, but Smoke and Mirrors gives Delta a little bit of space, actually. Wins cycle as well, though. Deerskin, not a bad position, all things considered. Tried to snipe with the Hien, but it was just a little too far up in the air. Deerskin trying to play for cycle. Yeah, gonna use it immediately. Very nice. Combo? Oh, not quite. Neutral jump, unfortunately, instead of the forward jump to get the combo. Gonna give Delta one more chance. Just to a 200 meter. Tried to find something with the EX Hien. No go again. Jump back dive kick. That's the classic. Like Deerskin willing to bait to spend it there or go in on there. He'd have to commit the IW in order to make it really scary. Both characters with 200 meter this time. Oh, hard to react on a whiff deep or a whiff dive kick, especially when it's right in front of you like that. Whoop, couldn't get the pickup. Both players still with 200 meter. Nice. Third time's a charm. Cycle turns over for Delta. On backdash away. From what I think is dash force function is the input for 1A. Fireball super to get the knockdown. Keeping the mix-ups a little bit tighter this time. Woo! Throws force function as well. And Deerskin's able to take the first game here. Understanding that, you know, maybe giving Delta the room to run out of there. Maybe not the best. For maybe against Delta specifically. So still ran mix. Still gave Delta gaps to press buttons in where they maybe should have, but kept it a bit tighter afterwards. Ooh, I think that was an attempted, yeah, CS. Previously, just saw like a raw concentration from Delta. Nice moving forward there. Delta maybe trying to secure the cycle by getting a little bit more aggressive, but Deerskin does a really good read there and then hits the capture on the way in. Delta spends cycle early on. Deerskin's able to win it afterwards. Gets hit by the charged Kuga. Rolls out. Cycle magically turns over for Deerskin. And able to clean up this round. Deerskin's been really good at controlling cycles in his favor. Definitely a big reason why they're doing so well. Wasn't able to finish that combo up, but put him in a really good position here, especially after this in the corner. Delta not doing any shields there, nothing risky, so gave up cycle for it. Shielding that time at the wrong time. A delay to A is what opens up. Wasn't able to get the full combo there. Was a kill with IW. Veil off. Not only getting space behind the corner, but stripping Deerskin of his own Vorpal. Gonna spend an IW. This is gonna hurt. And you get this really nice setup after concentration. A little bit too early on the assault, so assaulted where he was and then he back tech, getting away from the situation. Oh, trying to press buttons after the XTN. Not your turn, but maybe if Deerskin respected it, it would get an opportunity to just steal pressure. And Deerskin's up 2. Doesn't have any meter to continue the combo relay. Whoa! I did not expect him to be on the other side either. Nice red miss of death. Gonna use the super here. Close enough to the corner to get the combo or a bit of the combo. Might have been a little bit too far to finish it entirely. Delta side switches after the dive kick. Gonna sit in a really good position here after the TK Dragon Fang. One more time. Great pressure in the corner there. Using a lot of meter in order to get what they need, but Delta won't mind if that means that they get around. Lets it drop that time. Doesn't spend meter on the EX Kuga in order to get that nice knockdown. Not a bad decision considering you're up around right now. Oh, gets hit by the overhead. Pushes him towards the corner and gets hit by the dive as well. See what Deerskin wants to do with this. It might be able to kill. Well, not if you don't hit the combo. Nice start attack. Red miss of death. Yeah. Maybe all things considered, not so bad. Considering that they would have probably had to spend IW to get the kill towards the end there. Now going into this third round with almost 100 meter. Also set point for Deerskin. Good shields from Delta, leaving them to win the cycle, and seeing capture in the round in its startup of its active frames. Uses EXTN to get the punish. Knockdown with Dragon Fang. Dash up. A little bit of a tick throw. One more time. Deerskin dashes away from it that time. Got the 5B as an anti-air, but wasn't able to combo off of it. But a big grid break after. Should be able to clean this up. Nice. Has a route to CS in the middle. Make sure they got meter for IW. And then Delta puts himself on the board. Cuts the lead in half. Only needs one more to tie it all up. This Delta player is kind of nice. I would agree. I would agree. All the momentum that Deerskin had, Delta was able to stop it at a critical moment. Opportunity to play this set one more time. Oh, dash up 2A after. Catching Delta out of something. Oh my god, I feel like Deerskin's had a great read on force function like every time, and then sees him in the air. I forgot what that move was called. Pierce? Penetrate?
Brother, every move in this game is some variation of Pierce.
drill. It is penetrate. I was right.
Maddie, don't lie and drill. Your honor, she's lying.
Another super. This nice knockdown here. What a chase on the backdash. Telling you, Deerskin's on one today. Up to Delta to stop it. In a tough position here. Oh, gets thrown out of their own CS. Combo off it, yes. Shake the baby quite a bit. Oh, woo! Oh, does that work? Oh, if Deerskin finished that, I would have popped. That's a very cool combo, but Deerskin still, no matter what, able to take it 3-1. Looking really, really good. Now sits in grand finals.
Brother. This Duckling and Arc Lancer, these people, they had an entire first to 3 and they didn't finish their first to 2? Crazy.
What do you mean?
They played off stream, but Duckling was like, "I'll reset for you," and I was like, "Why the fuck are you resetting? It's bracket. No, we don't do that." But anyway, they reset the score, and they still haven't finished.
Sure, whatever, man. I don't know.
Brother. Okay. I don't want to wait for my life to be over. Okay, they're done.
I was gonna do it.
They're done. Who won? I typed soccer
like...
instead of score. Arc 2-0. Okay. You shouldn't have given up that game, Duck.
Talking over a match, and these guys having a full-blown ass argument over anti-air. Good lord. You know what's your anti-air? Back D. That's your anti-air. Works every time.
Okay, so now it's gonna be Moon versus Arc Lancer.
True anti-air is backdash. That's you're right. Just don't be there. Don't need an anti-air when you're not there. Lana anti-air is the threat of T-Reca. Jesus fucking Christ, you're so right. I jump at full screen for one reason or another, and then this lawn player just like whole ass sends it from their side of the screen, and you're just like, all right, cool, man. That's why people like playing lawn. You just get to send it.
Can you shut up, Noel? You're projectile vomiting in the chat right now. Okay, so Moon versus Arc Lancer. Now, is Hilda popular right now? I don't know.
Hilda is I would say a relatively mid pick rate character, but United States has a disproportionately high amount of good of Hilda players.
I knew we had like a bunch of Hildas. I didn't know if in this game she was still picked. I know like Melody, but I don't really know anyone else. I know I'm so washed. I see them in the top 8 a lot.
Yeah, we'll see. Honestly, I'm not completely sold on the character just yet, but I've heard people say that she's just just a little worse than the previous version. But we said that, I don't know. I feel like this is one of those characters that takes time to develop.
Yeah. You shut up, Noel. You're just saying shit right now. Okay, so Noel was talking to me about Kilikobi's gourd, and she was like, he does pressure like a construction worker, and then hits the drink and drive defense. I was like, that's funny.
Oh, all right, send it. It's a punish from full screen. Are sitting on CS too, so yeah, I gotta spend it there after the dive. In transfer state though, so probably gonna give up cycle here. Doesn't matter if you continuously get the hit. Oh, it might matter. It might matter. I lied. It might matter. Oh, tried to find a snipe there. Oh, we'll do one of our own. CS to get the combo. Once again, transfer state, giving up cycle. Again, doesn't matter if you continuously get the hit. Wonder what happened there. I don't think that Moon wanted to combo into it. Usually you're seeing the Roomba setup for something else. What a jump back button though. Gets the snipe off, and actually the tornado wasn't able to hit. Moondrop steals a game. Should say steal, but I mean, they made multiple decisions in a row that won them neutral and gave him pressure afterwards. So great stuff. I should say, by the way, this is losers finals or losers semifinals. So return to 2 out of 3, first to 2 format. Moon only needs one more to move on. Drop combo into meaty 2A. That's the classic. This setup. Ooh, had it scouted out that time. Plus frames. Oof, reverse beat. Delay reverse beat. Creating a little bit of a gap there for Moon to press buttons into. Woo! Moondrop's been really good on just pressing jump back buttons. Bloom actually went the entire wrong way, but Arc, expecting it to go the right way, was staying put. Still got hit by the mix. Keep him locked down. Full tech throw. Takes advantage of it as well, using the plus frames for a mix-up instead of keeping the opponent locked down for a bit. Ooh, nice roll on plus frame spike. One more time. Arc gets cycle. Big deal. Has a resource to work with and gonna use it well right there. Arc able to tie it up. It's a tornado move called. Not to say moves have dumb names, I think.
It's probably called like Rising Wind or some shit. This game, all of the move names are the same.
These move names, does it have French in it? I'm out. Good lord.
Sacre bleu.
Oh, there's nothing that makes me more furious about playing against Hilda than getting hit on the backside of Jump C. Plus frames. Oh, nice roll forward. On the dash move, closing that gap between Hilda and Nanase. Oh, yep. Sees the red miss and death. Easy punish. Arc only needs one more touch with the IW damage. Oh no, got sniped out of their tornado. Wasn't able to get a clean hit there for Moondrop, so all things considered, it put in the same position. Veils off to get out of the corner. Double overheads, what opens him up. Blocks the pin, very nice. Oh, gonna spend cycle right as it turns up. Using it in the plus frame spike as a mix-up. Restand, overhead. That should be it. Arc, unfortunately, unable to clean up Moon once they had the position in the corner. And Moon
Go
turned
Barry,
it back.
that's my goat. San Antonio FGC represent.
Yeah, great stuff. Arc doing really well as well. 4th place is a great position.
What are y'all talking about over there?
I don't know. I commentate a match and I look back and then start talking about estrogen. I don't know what's going on. So, pretty unique situation for TMN. All unique top 3. For some reason,
It was actually an entirely unique top 8.
Whoa, no way. That's awesome.
Yeah, because we got Eltham, Wandrakia, Kaguya,
Yes.
Gord, Nanase, Hilda, Linne, and
That's, yeah, extra surprising. Very cool. So, should say, by the way, Delta versus Moondrop is losers final, so first to 3 format once again, and for the rest of the tournament, I should say. Dragon Fane for the knockdown. And a little bit of a walk back into a throw. A lot of respect early on from Moondrop, just backing up, not pressing anything. Try to snipe with Hien. Pretty cheap bait, or pretty cheap fishing, all things considered. Whoa. Weird hit out of the air with the assault jump C, so wasn't able to combo off of it. But pressuring, just dash up 5A over and over again and mixing in these throws with the stagger pressure. That's gonna be first game going to Delta. Yeah, just thinking, like, all things considered, being able to just bet with EXTN and you're not punished for it seems to be pretty good, or a pretty good way for Delta to just kind of guess and go in. I'm not sure, but I imagine it's punishable if you shield it, at least with throw. Unless it's -1, which if it is, that's broken. Oh, I tried to reach with the increased Kuga a little bit too far. Moondrop understanding that range really well. Nice. Finds the range that time a little bit better. After all that keep out, Delta is able to find their way in with cycle as well. XTN's -8. How come I haven't seen one person punish it? How come I haven't punished it? It's one of those things where it's like, I just watch people not punish something and I'm like, oh, well, it has to be saved because nobody's punishing it. That's a natural conclusion. Silly me. Oh, hit out of the air with a jump C, so unfortunate. Throw attack, CS to take turn once again. Moondrop recognizing that, but wasn't able to take any sort of advantage of the situation. It was 5 last version. Well, all of the Linne's are on East Coast, so I never got to play against Linne.
Massive Johns.
Yeah, IW to finish it off. Delta's up 2-0. Pretty difficult for Moondrop to find a clean hit that leads into Hilda's offense here, which has been kind of the big deal. And we're trying to find that, like, offense starter. It's been a lot of little hits there, but Delta's been able to get a hit, get a knockdown, and deal with all this pressure. It's so difficult for Hilda as well, considering that their fastest button 2A is 6 frames. So all these -1, -2 situations that Lene thrives on extra good versus characters that don't have 5 frames. Delta's kind of understanding this as well. Oh, finds a little time to dash up forward and gets time to press that 2B. Oh, delay! Assault Dragon Fang! Delaying the overhead. I wasn't able to get the combo off of that 2CA, so Moondrop able to play some offense. Tried to snipe with Hien, but ships in the night. Neither move sees one another. Bloom setup? Wall. Towards Moondrop themselves one more time. Sets it neutral that time. Just trying to lock Delta into the corner there. Wasn't able to get anything offensively started. Got that 1-bit combo there, but it didn't lead to the looping offense that Moon has shown the rest of the bracket here. Delta's at set point. Opportunity maybe? Oh, great blocks! Moondrop not blocking the 2B afterwards. Knockdown with Dragon Fang. Whoa. Oh my god, these blocks on the overheads. Delta is feeling it right now. Good throw attack. Backdash away from it. Puts himself in a range for charge Kuga and is able to clean it up. 3-0 for Delta. Looking really good. I'm going to take a lot of momentum going into grand finals. But great showing. Moon was able to give people a lot of stress, turning a lot of these hits into very deadly 50-50s. And it's about, sometimes it is about just guessing right or wrong, and Delta guessed right a lot of the times, or maybe just has god tier reactions. One way or another, it worked out for them. But going to the grand finals here, Deerskin sitting on the winner's side versus Delta in losers, who's going to need two first to threes. Don't play League, play Dota instead. That's better for your health. In the same way that, like, vaping, it might be slightly better for your health than smoking cigarettes. The Sammy vape endorsement? Yeah, there it is. You didn't expect it from me, I'm Arab. A lot of pressure early on here. Deerskin taking, I believe, taking what they had learned in the previous set versus Delta into this one, just turning up the aggression, not giving Delta a lot of space. Oh, finds a Kuga to hit though. Not only getting this hit and this damage, but getting their back out of the corner, the knockdown, and the Celestial as well. Jump ACS, the classic. Even though it's going to be a light combo starter, still a great position to be in. Basically got 2 free supers in a row. Deerskin wins cycle. Uses it on wake up. Nice throw tech. Basically disarming Deerskin out of the situation, but still using that super on wake up. Able to take the first round of the set. Oh, EXTN able to catch Deerskin out of the air, but wasn't able to get the full combo off of it. Knockdown. Boy, yep, and then goes for the Lene classic charge 5cc. Deerskin with the meter advantage this time around, so in a good position. Doesn't get a lot off of that one, but that's a great shield from Delta. Somehow Deerskin's able to take it. I believe Deerskin actually, or Delta, let go of concentration first. To be honest, I don't blame them. Deerskin is the one with the full screen options. Delta sitting on Celestial, just needs an opportunity to use it. Veil off in Celestial. Oh, please get a hit. Oh no. I wanted to see 40%. I wanted to see explosion. All the resources that Delta had, and all it meant was a DP. I think Deerskin, all things considered, will consider that a win. Gets the throw though. Sees him in the air. Penetrate. Gonna use Children for continuing the combo and the pressure afterwards. Sneaks in a force function. Oh, gets into a hit, doesn't confirm it. One more chance, hits him out of the air, tried to jump back dive kick. CS and jump or assault jump A. Delta able to take the first game here. Protect. Oh, caught the backdash. Big hitbox of the overhead. A little bit of concentrate, trying to make sure we get cycle here. We're sitting in a really good position. Woof. Deerskin pressure just immense in the corner here. That's been the biggest problem for everybody playing against him. That's a great throw attack, but yeah, had CS, easy punish here. Delta not respecting Vorpal on the side of Deerskin, able to take the first round. Again, catching the backdash with the overhead, not leading to full combos though. Maybe Delta's okay with that. 2A's keeping him locked down for the child. Win cycle as well though. Whoa, 5B expertly placed. Gonna spend meter on it to get a little bit extra damage. Get this knockdown. Red miss to death. Easy BDP. And running forward. Oh, big throw tech. Winning them the cycle. Sometimes you don't expect to throw that close to the end of the cycle, or sometimes you expect it when it's closer to the end of the cycle. It has been hard to throw Deerskin in this tournament so far. That was a big throw tech. It reverses all the momentum, and Deerskin ties up the games 1-1. Learned VSAV? No. Games for crazy people.
True.
I know 3 things about VSAV. 1, Beast Cannon is a thing. 2, everybody hates Sasquatch. And 3, Bishamon's the coolest character ever made. No, the problem is I'd learn Bishamon and then I would hate myself. VSAV is sick though. I would play VSAV. Finds the EX skin. Delta's just really good with that tool. Combo getting him out of the corner. Oof. Nice. Uses the force function, and I believe right before the cycle, so unfortunately gave up CS, which led to Deerskin being able to CS super. Is that gonna be enough damage? Yes! 3cc or 2cc, able to clean it up. Finds the time to match that 2A. Knockdown. Was able to get the full combo there. Probably wanted to end with a super. Sitting on a ton of grid blocks. Oh my god. The yen that went nowhere is the right idea. I don't know why Delta's the best with this move. keeps the pressure going. 2A hits. Yeah, unfortunately, giving up cycle. Delta just had so many blocks. The combo wasn't able to even up the grid war. Fail off whiffs, but didn't get punished. Knocked on the noggin, though. And with IW, it's easy peasy. Not even going to need it. EX Penetrate cleans it up. Deerskin up 2-1. Oh, combo this? Yeah! That was sick. Goes for the knockdown that time. Dash all the way up. Full 5C string. Just because we're close enough to the corner for that. Woo! Late assault button. Throwing Delta off guard, expecting an overhead, and goes low with the 2A. Knockdown with Children. Still has cycle as well. Yeah, no tech on the gold throw. Maybe a slight win, considering that they could have, Deerskin could have CS'd into 200 meter, but Deerskin is on tournament point here. Again, hit by the overhead with a backdash. All things considered, I will have to say that the amount of times that's happened, Delta is pretty content with it. Oh no! Errant CDP going the wrong way. Deerskin taking advantage in a really good position here. Another gold tech or gold throw. 2K damage on a throw, Merkava privilege. Oh my god, just whiffing a bunch of stuff, asking Delta to do anything in this space, I dare you. And that is going to be it. Deerskin is going to be your Uni 210 champion. Congratulations.
Good shit, Deerskin. Great. Yeah, it just looked like Delta just like ran out of steam. Which is
I mean,
yeah,
it's tough. It's tough because I think Delta made a recognition that recognized, I should say, that they were just gonna stay aggressive and finding times where Delta was gonna get a bit antsy, but then there was times where Delta was pressing nothing, and so Delta Deerskin just felt very comfortable to constantly push forward. But Deerskin was looking for this for quite some time, I should say. Deerskin's definitely been getting better and better as I've been watching them through TMN. And this is, and I said it when we had the first game of him on stream, just looking for that breakout tournament. And today was it. It happened to be today. So great stuff. It looked good all the way through. So super duper good.
Yeah. Excellent. Maddie, are you gonna redeem something? And I knew she was thinking about redeeming put me on stream for her and Noelle to play League. Yeah, Melty is the Sunday, so if you're an FPAM player all the way through, make sure to sign up for TMN Melty. There's the reg for it there. I don't want to stream League. People already tell me to buy ropes. So true. Awesome. Can't wait to see you. Delta, you gotta play Mario because I think that character's sick. And I want to see someone play him. Okay, well, thank you everyone for coming in. I thank you, Sammy, for helping me out on commentary. And thank you everyone for sitting through the technical difficulties we had tonight. Hopefully it won't happen next time. Reminder that we are off all of July from doing tournaments. And that we'll be back in August. So please come back in August. Bye-bye.